What's up, guys? This is a short video. It's the conclusion of a phone conversation I had with my dad a few weeks ago. Basically, we talked about this blue 68 Charger that he picked up back in 1983. The video portion of it is just time-lapsed footage of me ripping the carpet out and pulling the seats out. So I hope you enjoy the audio. It's a cool conversation. And there's some more videos to come about the history of the car and some documentation I have on the car. Um, so I remember being about 5 years old when we moved from Northern California to Southern California. So that would have been around 1977, plus or minus. Um, and then I know we lived with Grandpa on, your father-in-law for about a year.
Right.
Then you guys saved up enough money to buy the house in Pico Rivera. So that would have been around, I'm going to guess, 1979-ish. And then 1983 is when you went looking to replace that charger. And that's when you found the blue one. So
Oh,
when when you found the blue one, I mean, where did you see it? Was it in a newspaper ad or something?
I don't remember,
Okay.
but it didn't have a motor in it when I bought it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I remember you.
well, I'll take that back. He had the original motor. It spun a bearing, but it was a 383,
Yeah. And
and I traded that motor in on the engine in it now when I bought it because they needed it for it.
right.
And but the guy um, that owned it, I think he was the second owner. His uncle or somebody worked at the oil company,
Yeah. Gulf Oil.
you
Right.
know, and then he got it, and he was going to make a hot rod out of it or whatever. And I guess when it spun the bearing or something, I saw it, he pulled the motor out and put a 440 in it. And
Okay.
then he went to race it or run it, and it didn't impress him. And he wanted to give up the whole project.
Okay.
And the guy that he was with, well, then I think he was going through a divorce too.
Okay.
And the guy that he was living with, I guess he owed the guy that he was staying with money, and so they decided to sell the Charger and pay his debt.
And the price on that car was?
Whoa, I don't remember.
Um, well, I
I would guess it would probably been about $300, but I don't remember now.
that's the number I remember. I mean, it's been a long time ago, but I actually
Yeah.
remember going with you to buy that car,
Oh,
and
okay.
I remember we went there, and I think we looked at it or something, and I don't know if he had to get the car ready, but we went to lunch or something, and then we came back and we picked up the car, and he used a car dolly to tow it. Maybe that's what we did. We went to go get a car dolly to rent to tow the car, but I remember it didn't have a motor in it. And I remember when we got to the house, you parked it out front on the street.
Did I actually rent it, or did I get one from Uncle Joe?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay, because Uncle Joe had a car dolly, and it belonged to Ava's.
Oh,
Not Ava's. What do you call that? U-Haul.
right, right.
And I used that same one to tow it out here. No. No, I guess I did use the tow it out.
I
Then you
know.
had to kind of,
I know when we moved to Inland Empire or Riverside County, um, I know we used a car dolly because I remember towing it out here as well. And
Yeah, I came out to 91 instead of the 90 instead of the 91 because it was and it was like 5 o'clock or something. But anyway, I avoided the high speed. I was afraid to drive it high speed on the freeway.
yeah,
So that's why I took the side street.
yeah. And I think the only time I got to, excuse me, I think the only time I got to ride in the car was when we got it out here. You fired it up, and we went up and down the dirt road, and you were hauling ass in the car, fishtailing it, and then throwing it sideways around the corners like the Duke boys. And I remember as a kid just thinking like, holy crap, this is the fastest thing I've ever experienced in my life. You know?
I don't remember all that.
You don't? I remember it. It's seared into my brain. That was fun.
I don't doubt that I didn't do it, but
Yeah.
I just don't recall that.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. We did talk farther than where you heard the conversation end, but that was the end of the conversation about the blue Charger, so I figured just cut it off there and move on to the next video. So I thought, because it's so short, I was going to go ahead and give you a little grand tour of the interior of the car so you can see what the floorboards look like after the carpet was ripped out. Little sneak peek. So, not bad for a Charger, or for a Mopar, I should say. There is some heavy scaling. It's not rusted through on the floorboards. Some heavy scaling over there too. A little bit back there. You can see here in the center, it looks pretty awesome. I mean, super solid in the middle. The trunk's got a little more scaling. You can see, and I think there's a hole right there. So anyway, I'm gonna take a wire wheel to it, clean it up as much as I can, and then talk to my buddies and see if anybody's got any tips for sealer, like a Por 15 or something, but not Por 15 because I've heard bad things about it. Something that'll seal it permanently, and we can move on. Be sure you stay tuned for the next video. I go through how to pull the center console out, which, it's not rocket science. It's pretty simple, but if you're wondering how it comes apart, basically you just get to see where all the screws are at. So, but be sure you stay tuned towards the end of the video. I do go through the trunk. There's nothing exciting in the trunk other than there is one thing that I'm going to talk about this particular Charger and all early build 68 Dodge Chargers, which this one is. So be sure that you stay tuned and you watch the next video, and you'll get a little trivia at the end of the video and find out something kind of neat, kind of cool about 68 Chargers, or early 68 Chargers. All right, well, till next time, see you guys.